Good evening, everybody. My name is Zeke Tyrus. I am a writer in San Francisco, a storyteller. I've done some performance art, and a die-hard root beer enthusiast. And as a person who's always drank root beer, I've often thought about having my own root beer company. And I've often thought I would have to sample all the root beers in the world, deciding basically which one I would want to emulate, which one I would not want to emulate, and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to start a series of root beer reviews. And today, what is today's date? Let me see here. Today's date is September... I honestly don't know what today's date is. I guess I could probably look it up on my computer. Let me see here. Today is September the 3rd. Okay, wonderful. And what we are going to do is we're going to talk about this particular brand that I've never tried before. It is known as Route 66 Root Beer. So Root Beer 66, that's the name of this brand. It looks like you get your kicks with Route 66 beer. So there it is right here. I don't think it matters if the label's always visible. I'm not doing a public service announcement or a commercial. But let me see what sort of reviews there are about Route 66 root beer. See what kind of root beer reviews are out there, because there's a lot of other people that review beer. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Now, there's some people that like to be clever. They'll do like 5 root beer kegs, or 4 root beer barrels, or 3, or something like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say whether I think it is a great root beer, whether I think it's a good root beer, whether I think it's a fair root beer, or whether I think it's a really bad root beer. And unfortunately, there is bad root beer out there. It really is a shame. But anyway, let me find out about Route 66 root beer. It looks like it is bottled in Lebanon, Missouri. I don't even know if that is near Route 66. It has real cane sugar in there, caramel color, natural and artificial flavorings, citric acid, and a few other things in there. I don't want to give away everything, but it does have a website, Route 66 Soda. So let's go ahead and let me give this a try. Let's see. I was hoping it might have a Wikipedia page or something, but unfortunately it does not. So let's just see what we got here. Well, it's got a wonderful smell. I did not say this earlier. I am going to judge it on presentation, but I actually like the way the bottle is designed. I don't know if you can get a close-up on that. I'll let you know it smells wonderful. It has a wonderful root beer smell. It smells like those little root beer barrels that you suck on. They're just absolutely wonderful, wonderful smell. So let's go ahead and give it a drink. This is good. This is good. Now you can't see the foam in there, but it's got a good sized head. It's got a good body, and it almost has kind of a sweet licorice taste. Then I can actually feel a little bit of the honey on my tongue. It leaves a little wonderful taste right there on my palate. It has a wonderful to die for taste right there on the tip of your tongue, right in your palate. I'm thinking that might be a little bit of honey. I can taste the natural cane sugar, of course. It's got a wonderful... root beer, as opposed to other sodas, has to have a good, strong aftertaste. And this actually has a very wonderful honey, sweet aftertaste that's on your tip of your tongue. I don't know if I should let this settle a little bit before I give it a final review. I'm going to go ahead and give this, I would say, for some reason, it doesn't have the bite of a really strong root beer, where it almost feels like you're getting kind of punched a little bit, like, wow. It doesn't have that type of bite that root beer has. It does have a very sweet, honey-like aftertaste, which I really do enjoy, and just a slight taste of licorice. Not an overwhelming taste of licorice, which can often take root beer's taste down. I like this one. I definitely recommend it. I would actually put this in the category of good to very good. I'm not going to say at this time that it's great, but if you ever get a chance, it's kind of hard to find from what I understand. It's available in Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, New York, Vermont, Maine, Iowa, and Oregon. I actually got it here in San Francisco at the BevMo, but it's obviously not a very easy root beer to get. But if you ever get an opportunity, I do recommend it. Thank you for your time.